Hello everybody, welcome to PoE2 DF TBM. Nope, that didn't save me any time. God, the loading times on this game are ridiculous. It took about 3 minutes, I think. Somewhere between 3 and 5 minutes to load this. It's insane. What were we doing? We just did some shopping. We got us some cool new gear. We bought a hat we already had. You know, the good stuff. We got to search for members where we had that lady with the barrel that we can't save. The Lantern of Gone. This quest is at least 4 levels higher than your character's current level. Failure is all but assured. These are really handy and I enjoy them, but it always makes me want to be like, fuck you, I'm going for it. And they have a recommended companion too. Interessante. I imagine that means that there's story to be had for this character if you bring them there, which is always something I worry about, so that's also a really handy dandy nifty wifty thing for them to give us. I think we're Can you give me another one? Another fresh fish out there? No?
Race
Are you
you
embarrassed
to the
now?
coral.
No contest.
What? Just because you have webbed fingers and I can't swim?
You are a strange man.
I don't know what's going on in this town, guys. We were going to go check out this trading post. That it does not seem... Oh, hello. Most of the postings offer various goods for trade, though you spy at least one crude drawing of what may be the governor. Wasn't there a way... Okay, so it does show us some people, the important people's names, maybe? I'm not quite sure. It looks... That's looked like... Can I... Is taking from these barrels stealing? Or no? Usually if it is stealing, they make it like a red symbol, don't they? But at the same time, I don't really want to chance it. Okay, we got a crafting button. I would assume because it's there, it means I can craft, but maybe the number will go up.
Ado, begging your pardon for the mess, miss. We are still recovering from the storm. We have supplies here for the paying customer. Provisions for the road, perhaps? Have a look.
Let me see what you have. I mean, I thought I just talked to the guy who had the stuff. Oh, this is like stuff for my boat, maybe? Battle-worn grimoire. It has some spells in it, I guess. Ring of minor deflection. Death small. I'm just seeing what that we have here to shoot for, right? That doesn't seem like much so far. Strange tablet. This stone tablet is wrapped in a rich leather and engraved with a flowing vertical script in a language you've never seen before. Okay, I'll read that for you in a second. Okay, so a Valian term for no. So it's Valian or no. Or knee. Obviously, you've seen Valian before, so I don't think that would be right. Hardtack! Yum, yum, yum. I love me some hardtack. What about you guys? Alright, let's go talk to the race dude. Maybe he has something interesting to say. Or is he just a silly Billy? Hello, sir? Can't even click on him. Can't click on any of these guys? Okay, I think I just can only talk to people whose names pop up when I hit tab. See, like even she doesn't have a name, but it pops up without me hovering over her. So it means I can probably buy fish from her. But why the fuck would I ever want to buy fish in these games? They always have like these carts full of food, but it's not like there's any reason to eat anything besides like
Not a thing.
whatever you have on you. I've never had a reason to do that. Although this one actually is interesting because you can have these during resting and they give you like buffs and stuff. They're sort of like Witcher potions in a way, where you take them while you're resting and they just like give you that afterwards. That's interesting. The Kraken's Eye. It's a bar, I assume, you know, in all sailing games, this is where you hire your crew. Okay. What this? Stuffed kraken. Okay, so it's red. There we go. A kraken's eye. A massive eye from the dreaded creature of the deep. Cloudy fluid steers beneath the thick, fleshy lens. Gazing into the lifeless well of the eye is to stare into the abyss. So I'm always interested, like these bars and these fantasy things. They're always like around some like monstrous creature's corpse, or you know some stuffed something, or you know that one time this one guy. I don't know. They always have some weird thing to them, but I'm always like, okay, sure. Did they really do that back then? Did they have these weird themes in these bars, and would that be the case for fantasy? Because I feel like, you know, you don't really have multiple bars per town. You know, they're usually not. I mean, sure, maybe in the bustling cities, but like this town, there's only one bar. People are going to go there regardless. So are they really gonna be? But then I guess like bartenders tend to be like retired adventurers, right? And so they want to show how proud they are of their adventures. So maybe it kind of does make sense that would happen. But I don't know. I just don't know. It doesn't seem like I can talk to anybody in here if I'm going by the tab roll. Let's just
a giant.
take a...
Thomas mad.
Maybe. There are strange things out there.
You cannot think it is really one of the gods.
No, but a weapon perhaps.
Merla, I hope not.
I can't... No, I can't talk to any of these people. Wow. What a disappointing bar. I mean, I can talk to the bartender, sure.
Sorry, we haven't any rooms for you.
The rather large man behind the counter glances your way, smiling
Guessing
grimly.
you're the one came in off that shipwreck down south. Not sure if that's good luck or bad, but here, I figure you deserve a drink.
He slides a murky pint of ale across the counter towards you. What a nice dude. How can you tell? Thanks. What's this about the rooms? What I really need is someone to fix my ship.
Can't help you there. Governor Clario's the one to talk to. Half the town's patching up whatever's left of the ships in the harbor, but might be he can pull some of them off to get you on your way.
Know anyone looking to make some coin? I need someone who can hold their own in a fight.
Folks come by here all the time hunting for work.
Oh, these are like non-story adventures. I don't like that. I don't agree. Don't want it. Don't want it. Go
Still
away.
kicking, eh? What'll it be?
But
Not
crew
much
members
point
is
to that
different.
without a ship. Come by when you've got work to offer, and we'll. Didn't think you had 2 copper pieces to rub together.
Yeah. See, like salt, fresh fruit, vegetables, hardtack. Do they give me a reason to need any of this stuff in this game? Because I've never ever bought any of that stuff before. To me, it's just like world building type of thing. We're gonna go through so many loading screens here, and the loading screens are not. I mean, they're not so bad when you're going between buildings like that. Obviously, just like 5-10 seconds, but still long enough that it gives me anxiety. We're supposed to go to the jail. We're supposed to go to the governor's estate. The estate sounds better to me. I don't know about you guys. Let us go. Sounds like he can help me. Shut up. The day I gather my party is the day I venture forth. Do you hear me? Do you hear me? Those are gigantic doors. What is with these doors? Louisa, who are you? With all that has happened, it is a wonder we do not have a riot on our hands. Yeah, I know, right?
Ah, yes, there you are. As governor and under the auspices of the Valiant Trading Company, please allow me to officially welcome you to Port March.
Oh, he spreads his hands. Excuse me. He spreads his hands in a subdued flourish.
I'd like to say the pleasure's all mine, but I try not to lie. Don't worry. I'm only here on account of her.
She bobs her head in your direction. Do not ask for your input.
Of course. I see you've been as quick to involve yourself as ever.
Clario's tone is polite, but there's a strained edge to his wide smile as he turns from Zati to address you.
Apologies for that little drama outside. These are confusing times, and people often react poorly to uncertainty. Between the storm, the pirates, and the, well, certain strange events, we are all a little on edge.
It's alright, never fit. Oh, he spreads his hands in an apologetic gesture. Never fit in much where I came from.
Interesting. Is that why you came? This may be a Valian trading company outpost, but I welcome settlers willing to work.
I have to find
A
someone.
fearsome task out here. You have a great deal of water and land to cover.
He's kind of a large.
But I see your point. The sooner you are away, the less likely your quarry will slip the net, no?
What do you got going on here? Why are you so friendly to me? And what are you
Now,
doing?
To the matter of your ship. You're stranded, are you? It was a rough landing by all reports.
Come on.
Unfortunately, our own ships are in no condition to sail. We've had dealings with the pirates ourselves. They've taken their share of supply ships. The storm saw to those berthed in the harbor. All that said, I believe I may have a solution, provided you're willing to help me in turn.
I'm the Lady of Cade Nua. Couldn't I owe you a favor? Sure, he's not going to go for that. What could I do for you? I just got here. I'd be happy to help in any way I can. I get it. Things are falling apart and you need me to save you.
I would not put it just so, but let's move on. I have the guards on the lookout for pirate vessels looking to take advantage of whatever damage the storm caused. We've cannons enough to see them off, but I need every man ready to use them. There is a site of some considerable value elsewhere on the island. A value to the trading company, you understand. In point of fact, it's the very reason any of us are here.
Okay.
You're familiar with the luminous Adra trade?
Metaphysics 2. Hold shift for more information. So she gives me a 3 on it, I guess. I know that luminous Adra is supposed to house more concentrated essence.
It's also quite valuable. When refined, it sells for considerable sums. The trading company has invested a lot of time and money into locating sites suitable for mining and processing.
Get to the
We
fucking
sought
point,
to
dude.
improve the refinement process. To that end, we hired some of the brightest minds in the field of animancy and brought them out here to lend their expertise.
I remember there being some of this in the second city of Pillars of Eternity? Or was that Pillars of Eternity? I don't even remember.
And
I
then
think it
one
was.
evening, a storm rolls in out of nowhere, and my scouts begin to report that a giant has marched its way across the island towards my dig site. What am I to make of that? We haven't heard from Mestre Odorisi since, nor any of his assistants, or the workers. I must know what has happened. If his work is lost, then everything that we have worked for is at risk.
Zadi, will you calm the fuck down? I'm getting... Stop! Stop shaking your shit around. Stop fucking... Come on! Focus here.
Which is where
Jesus. So
you
rude.
need a ship, I need information. See to this for me, and I'll set half the town to work. We'll patch up your ship, and you'll be free to go on your way.
Eothas is out there stomping across the island, and you're worried about some research. Do you have any idea what might have happened? And if I find this Odrisi, I can do that. And if I find this Odrisi...
Why, take his report on the situation and remind him that he's under certain contractual obligations. And relay my deep relief at his good health, of course.
Fine. If it gets me off this island.
Then we are agreed. I will assign men to keep watch over your ship. You will find the dig site on the eastern side of the island. I'll mark it on your map here.
You'll do it for the Watcher, but not for me? I see how it is.
Well, maybe if you would listen to the man instead of just playing with your lantern the entire goddamn time.
Yes. Why wouldn't I want a pack of Dawn Stars crawling over my Adra mine in search of their lost deity?
I hear that. Clario darts a quick, sour look in Zati's direction.
If you should recover Odoris's notes,
Finally.
know that they would be of great value to me.
We've leveled up, everybody. Huzzah. How does one level up without clicking on the tutorial? These are the questions. These are indeed the questions. No, don't make me tutorial. No, I don't wanna. What the fuck? I don't even know. I don't actually know how to access the tutorials either. Tutorials. Journal? Maybe it's in my journal somewhere. No. Encyclopedia? Tips? No. Tutorials. Here we go. Basic level up. Your character has earned enough experience to advance. Click the plus on their icon. Why is that the only place you can get there? That's really weird. Okay, so we can level up our character. I don't even like. I didn't choose any of these at the beginning, did I? Or not that I remember, anyways. So we have one active skill and one passive skill. We're pretty big on sleight of hand. That seems to have worked for us pretty well. Oh, is it doing the thing where if whatever I use, it's giving me levels then? Because I remember leveling up with the sleight of hand, didn't I? Mechanics. Traps and locks. Sleight of hand, obvious. Bluff, pretty good. Insight, metaphysics. Like, I don't know why I have metaphysics abilities here. Streetwise, okay. What do we want to do here? Athletics seems like it'd be pretty useful so far. Stealth, definitely useful. Bluff, I like. Diplomacy, I don't see myself as a diplomatic character. That's kind of one of her many flaws. History, no, not a historian. Insight, conversations can be difficult to navigate. People may be evasive, lying, frightened, or preoccupied with other matters. Insight is used to empathize with someone and understand their underlying emotions and motivations. Not really. I would actually take some. If I could swap insight and intimidate, I would like that. I'm thinking maybe we go the pirate route with her, like not evil, but a pirate. You know, I think that'd be good fun. Streetwise, urban readiness, as well as appropriate etiquette. That sounds kind of fun. I think that'll be our version of intimidate. We can talk to cretins because we were drifter, or is it cretins? You know, we're a drifter. We've had our nights on the street, right? So it suits us. I do think we want to go a little into stealth because I'm planning on using it quite a bit. Let's see if we can get something a little more useful for our cipher here. Shocks a target's visual receptors, blinding them. Shaken and confuse. Soul shock. Toxic physical manifestation of the mutual. Okay, that's a very wordy thing to say. Lightning bolt. Provides strong and insightful inspirations. Nah. Whisper of treason. We can charm them. Where's? Are they all 10 focus? Passive abilities. Wait, one new ability for Cypher. Okay, so do I want to get passive abilities? Additional weapon set? No. Gain scaling effectiveness in unarmed attacks? No. Increases the duration of afflictions caused. Bonus to will. Increases the penetration of cipher spells. Let's get a little bit of a bonus to will, maybe. Do I only get the one? Blinding might be useful as well. Actually, let's go with blinding. You know, those ranged characters, that's useful for them, right? Could I also get these? No. These are just ones I already have. Okay, got it. Alright, we'll go with the blinding. What? I don't get any weapon proficiency? Fine. Be that way. What's happening here? Alright, even though you've done nothing, you've leveled up. So they do give us bonuses for what they have. I feel like she's a historian. Religion. Well, she's religious, right? She's got to be the religion. We'll have a historian. We'll probably find an old wizard somewhere, right? Arcana. I made her the monk and the priest, right? Knowledge of all things magical. Alchemy. Sure. No. Alchemy. Alright. Force of Anguish. A powerful attack that knocks the target back a significant distance and prones them. That sounds pretty good. Swift Strikes. Why can't I? Huh. Gain an additional weapon set. Lesser Wounds. Allows the monk to gain wounds when receiving damage. Yeah, that's the whole thing with the monks, isn't it? We'll get this. This seems pretty good. Alright, we've leveled up. We've got a mission. It's pretty good. Why are you named Louisa? I can't even talk to you. Alright then. What are we doing? We've got to reach the Engwithan dig site. Okay, let's go check out the jail real quick. Should we have a look around? See if there's any goobers to talk to? Should we be stealing? Are we thieves? That's the first Orlin I've seen. He didn't want to talk to me. Should we be thieves? Lock difficulty 3. Lockpick cost 3 and stash 5. Sure. No, he seems all right. Well, we won't steal from people who haven't wronged us. How about that? But you know, if they're religious, we'll steal from them because we don't trust religion. Except for maybe some I don't know. There could be like, you know, I mean, these guys are healers, I guess. So maybe we wouldn't steal from them. But Clario actually seems like an alright dude so far. I mean, obviously he's, you know, only cares about money and business, but you know, as long as he keeps up his end of the deal, it's fine. It's fine. I was definitely expecting him to be a little bit more shady than he was. Who you? Rum Dum Rigger. Hey Rum Dum. What's up?
Hello, stranger. Or is it captain? You have the carriage of a captain. A noble bearing all around.
The man in the cell wobbles slightly as he steps forward, fixing an eager smile and glassy gaze upon you.
You must free me. I am a creature of the sea. I am not meant for this dark place. I will dry and wither like a landed fish.
Do you know your way around a ship?
Do I know ships? She asks. I know every vessel on these waters. Everyone from the galleon to the... every one of them, madam. You have enemies? These fists will drive them into the waiting arms of the sea goddess.
He clenches his fists, raising them above his head for emphasis. What did you do to end up in there?
I did no one any harm. I am at the Kraken's eye so often Thorol should pay me. I sample every bottle for quality. My loyalty has given him heirs. I would have paid what I owed in time, had I the coin.
You walked out on a tab, Rigere. Nothing to boast of. And then you crawled up to the governor's estate, pissed on the steps, and resisted arrest.
Merla, I do not remember that at all. Right on the steps? I am sorry for the last. I tell you, Savia, I cannot help my magnificent reflexes. You were being very grabby.
I could use you on my crew. What do you need me to do?
How fate has brought us together? The ice-hearted guard. She has set my fine at 400 pyres. I have none. I flounder here until the debt is paid.
Any suggestions on how to get you out of there?
Coin. 400 beautiful coins. That or the key, yes? The door is the thing.
Rigere leans in to wrap his fingers around the bars of his cell, rattling them to no effect. He sets his forehead to the bars, sighing.
Commander, she guards the keys like a jealous wife.
Couldn't she just hear us a second ago?
Hands to slip it from her pocket. That is, if you have need of keys at all.
He turns a finger in small circles by the lock and winks clumsily at
think
you.
me idle to ask this of you and do nothing? I have scratched, madam, a little mortar from
tell me
beneath the
about that,
bars
please.
at the window at
Oh.
every chance. The stonework, it is very strong. I can do nothing by hand. With tools, perhaps. With explosives, for certain. Norgund, in the Kraken's eye, he carries many such useful items. All for legitimate use, of course. Animancers, they love explosives.
He raises his brows and grins toothily. We're not paying, I can tell you that. This guy sounds like he's, I imagine he's quite a smelly... Whoops. Lockpick costs 3? No, I mean, obviously we can't with her right here.
Yes?
Maybe...
What is it I can do for you?
Yeah. Any chance you'll lower Rigere's fine?
Ecossy. Why should I do that? To show my appreciation for his aim? Rigere is a drunk and a fool. Do not trouble yourself on his behalf.
But I'm a drunk and a fool
Something
too.
you wanted?
That didn't appeal to you? I don't see many guards
We
around.
are stretched thin. The storm speaker did much to help, but much of the town has flooded. Now we are awash in homeless citizens and stranded merchants, to say nothing of the cultists out there.
Savia glances up at Zadi, expression flat but
now
keeps
I have
silent.
Ilari's people making trouble up on Gorechi Street. His little gang is looting everything they can get their hands on, and the Botso kicks up his heels like a prince.
The penis.
Lucky for you that I'm around. I
Bazo.
humbly offer my services. Let me out and I will bring you this Ilari's teeth.
Shut it, Rigere.
I could go speak to this Ilari.
I cannot say it would not be welcome, but you are only recently arrived, and not, I hear, by choice. Why do this?
Seems like a good chance to crack some skulls. Eothas is responsible for all of this. I've had enough of the gods upending people's lives whenever they feel like
We have
it.
suffered misfortune, it is true. But I do not think we have given the gods cause to involve themselves. It was only a storm. The rest, greed and opportunity.
Anti-religious. Irked. Zati runs her tongue over her teeth.
Gorechi Street is in the western part
Don't
of
worry,
town.
Zati.
Just
We have
walk
you
until
for
hit
now.
water.
But I didn't say you're permanent.
We don't need a bloodbath. I'm sure there's a peaceful solution to resolve this. I'd appreciate your looking for it.
What happened to you?
I showed the drunken...
Sientere, Savi.
We
How are
left no
things
one to
here? Okay. Cool. What do you got in here? Padded cap. Rum. Assume that's his stuff. Eh? We can pickpocket apparently.
Dim in the lantern.
Shh. She can't see us. Okay. Let's go have a look at the back for the window. That sounded like probably our best bet for not having to pay for him. Or maybe, I mean, I thought we could barter with Ilari, but that wasn't even an option. But I assume if we do it, she would let him go. A small barred window is set into the wall here, looking in on the cell inside the building. Alright, we'll go talk to this guy about some explosives real quick. That sounds like a good laugh. We do some good, we do some bad, eh? We're not above blowing a wall off of a jail for a free companion. Not free if we have to pay for the explosives, but I imagine explosives aren't going to be that expensive, right? Not 400 at least. Under 100. If it's under 100, I'll consider it. There's supposed to be someone. Oh, I never went up to the upper floor, did I? So I guess maybe he's up there. Thorell?
Still kicking, eh? What'll it be?
What's this about the rooms?
You aren't the first. Well, tell you what. I've got one room ought to have been cleared out by now. Only the occupants decided to outstay his welcome. Real trouble is, he hasn't settled his bill. He's a merchant captain by the name of Galleon. I've given him a fair chance, but he's been a right prick about the whole thing. I've got a spare key here. You chase him and his pals off, and the room's yours. At a discount.
I'll see what I can do. You want him dead? What if he won't leave willingly? How about you pay me
Mercenary
instead?
type, are you? That's fine. I'll throw in a reward and the discount stands. How's that?
Well, I mean, I don't just like go rustle people out and
I don't want the man
for
dead,
free.
and that's not what I'm paying for.
Doesn't make me a
Just see him on
mercenary.
his way and we'll call it done.
With the final nod, he turns away. Was
Still
there any
kicking,
other
eh?
options here?
What'll it be?
I
Guess
don't
you haven't exactly.
care
Really is a
about
dick.
this
Ain't right
stuff.
doing business. What else? My proudest moment.
Yep. We've got to have the option to steal the eye at some point, right? Since it was available to us. I don't know, like I would love to play a character that just like got into like drunken hijinks and stuff, like blowing the prison wall off and that type of thing. Obviously, we can't really drink or like roleplay that super well, but so that's not really how games work. I could sit here and just like right click on the L, but it doesn't make your character.
Ah, a new face. You've heard, of course, that Norgund remains the most reliable and discreet supplier of mostly legitimate wares.
Well, maybe they have a mechanic for that where I get like
looking
drunk
for something in particular?
conversation options. Show me what you have for sale. We don't need to question. It's mostly legitimate. We're not idiots. Thieves' Putty. This clay-like unguent smells of lilac and chalk. When applied to the wrists and hands, it both steadies and quickens the bodies and mind, making subtle or delicate tasks simpler. Interesting. Cinder Bomb, 100. There we go. He's got a Cinder Bomb for 100. We got 100. We got 100 smackaroos. Well, let's just go for it, I guess. Can I sell some of this ale? Or some of this tusk? I mean, did we ever really end up using these ingredients? I'll sell one of these, I think. Get some money back there. We're supposed to go talk to Master Skill. Is that what that said? Mechanic Skill, okay. Well. Oh no, he gave me the key. I was like, I didn't want to unlock that. Let's give it the old save here. I guess it's auto save.
Remember ordering more drinks?
What's up, yo? Reveler. Galleon. Baru. Reveler. What's up, Baru?
Galleon's working his way through every drink on offer.
Thought I'd locked that thing.
The glassy-eyed gentleman before you bears the miserable expression of the recently sober. He also smells like he's been pickling in a cask for a few days.
The way doors work, right? And I realize this is complicated, is that you close them and then uninvited people stay on the other side.
Oh, yeah?
Try not to slam the door on your way out, yeah? My head's going to pieces.
You got until I count to 10 to get your things and get out. I'm here for the rent. Thorell wants you out of here.
Does he now? And what are you supposed to do about it?
Thorell said I could get rough if I had to. Maybe we could share the room. I could settle your tab. You really want the guards in there here to throw you out onto the street? Maybe we could share the room. I don't know. Sure.
What? No. It's bad enough in here with a lot of us. Find your own hole to crawl into. This one's mine. Ours. Whatever.
I felt like that suited like the Drifter personality trait where she doesn't like care like crashing with people and stuff. You really want the guards in here to throw you out onto the street?
The governor's got all his guards on high alert, staving off the pirates.
He waggles a hand in a gesture of
So if anyone's
alarm.
going to be doing the throwing, it's going to have to be you. How about it, mate?
He reaches out to give you a shove. Step aside. 13. Why do I have 13 dexterity? Oh, yeah. Galleon's punch goes more than a little wide, and he stumbles past you. He stops there, doubles over, and promptly retches an impressive volume of alcohol. His Omawa compatriot shakes her head.
Yeah, okay. I'm done.
He holds up a hand to ward off further hostility.
Come on, you lot. The crew of the Peregrine sails for brighter shores.
He heads out at a wobbling limp. Oh. Hey, Omawa. You don't seem to like your pappy there.
Why not?
Give me those. Give me those. Yeah, scroll of minor healing. Don't mind if I do. Norgon, you didn't see shit, boy. Slap you upside the head. Alright, let's go talk to Thorell real quick, and then we'll end the episode. Next episode, of course, we will blow the wall off the prison. Hopefully no one will see us, and then we will help the jailer to make peace
Still
with her.
kicking, eh? What'll it be?
I cleared out that room
Hey,
for you.
Good work. Times like these, I can't afford to keep on anyone who can't pay their tab. The second word got around, I'd have every pauper in the city on my doorstep. The room's yours if you want it, and for a job well done, here's your pay.
1,200 copper. Glad I fucking asked for payment. Jesus, that's a lot of money for right now. That's good. I could buy something magic now. All right, yeah, like I said, you know, rewind this like 30 seconds, and that's the end of the episode. Bye.